Yo, what's going on? We got PSY-FRAMEs today. Not just Gamma, but we got the entire PSY-FRAME package, the PSY-FRAME deck. Let's get into it. So we got 3 Alpha. He's basically the searcher of the deck. So if your opponent summons a monster, boom, I could reveal, summon driver, and then I get to add one. I get to add a PSY-FRAME card. I would say this is the most important card in the deck. You want to open this card. Next, the iconic, we got 3 Gamma. This is the one that everyone runs, usually in their side deck. Yeah, your opponent activates a monster effect, boom, Gamma, negate, destroy, summon driver, go for game. Another one that's kind of game popular is 3 Delta. Yeah, 3 Delta. This one just negates spell activations. Yeah, so Gamma and Delta are like the main negations. And then you played for the other level 2, you played 1 Epsilon. Epsilon is good, but I don't want to max it out because if my opponent doesn't have a trap card in their deck, then it's just like dead. But this can stop like floodgates if you're facing like a trap deck. Yeah, it can do some work. And in the side deck, you could just side in 2 more of these, and it should, you know, it's perfect. 3 Beta. This is the battle fader, but it destroys your opponent's monster and it ends the battle phase. So it's like better than battle fader. Next we got 3 multi-threader. This card's insane. There's a line of play where you make Black Rose. So if you have this with the field spell, you search this, and then you make Black Rose with the Alpha, and then you make your Black Rose with the field spell, and then you chain this, so you protect all your cards, and your opponent loses everything. So this card is like insane for that particular play. Next, I'm gonna play 2 Driver. This card is still a brick even in its own archetype. But I feel like you have to play 2 just in case if you're forced to go second and your opponent does some they're gonna force to like make you use like an effect negate like Gamma or Delta. So I feel like this card at 2 is fine in this deck. And then more hand traps. I played 3 Ash. This card's, I should probably not be playing this card in this format because Ash doesn't really hit anything these days. I should probably change that for Bell, but I think D the Crow is pretty good. Not once per turn, banishes a card. Yeah, this card's a staple in every deck, or at least it should be like in your side. And we got throwback. We got 3 card D. We don't play so we don't play at all on our turn. We only play on our opponent's turn. So, as in like monster effects and like summoning and all that, yeah, all that stuff happens on our opponent's turn. So, this is an easy +1. That's all the monsters. For spells, we got 3 field spell, PSY-FRAME circuit. You have to open this card or you kind of just lose. So I want to max it out. That for the terraformings, and I play the 3 Metaverse. Yeah, this is the way to go. Honestly, like even this much is like, this is like a lot of field spells. Like you play 7, the chances of opening 1 is pretty high. Including with, since I play 3 Duality as well. It's consistent enough. So yeah. And then the last 3 cards in my deck were these 3 Overload. Yeah, this card's insane. So you banish a PSY-FRAME monster from my hand or face-up field, and then I get to target the card in the field and then banish it face down, which is very important. And if they want to get rid of this card, the graveyard effect is even better. Yeah, so you banish this card, and then I get to add a PSY-FRAME card from my deck to my hand. So yeah, you gotta play 3. This card's insane. That's the main deck. It's pretty self-explanatory. Like, there's really no combo line except just negating stuff and then summoning your synchros. So yeah, 40 cards. Extra deck, just like the important ones. The Omega, 2 Zeta. Zeta is the one that people don't really know about, but it's like a... It's kind of like Rescue Rabbit, but your opponent's... One of your opponent's monsters will go with him. That's face up in attack mode, which is kind of sucks. But it forces your opponent to go defense. So I guess that's a good thing. So you won't get OTK'd usually. You do gotta play the Lambda. And the God card of this deck is the Black Rose. Like, the Black Rose line is just too crazy. You can literally do it like when your opponent's like about to make like a board, and then you just nuke their entire field. And some cards that you could play is the Scarlet. This card is getting expensive because of the Kashtira stuff. Crimson Blader, Stardust, and Hope Harbinger. So these are just like options that you could play. I think I never have like a 15 card extra deck these days, unless it's like obvious runs to play. But yeah, that's the entire deck. Let me know what you guys would change. And yeah, see ya.